Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are, whatever you're doing, and welcome to another episode of the EPL Index Transfer Daily. Ladies and gents, I said ramping up the other day. It's in full flow. Oh, now it happened. Fumbling for a few, so we will start there. Aaron Wan-Bissaka is in London, as we're being told as we speak. No, he's doing his medical right now with West Ham, but that move is expected to be completed either today or tomorrow, isn't it? So that is big for United, isn't it? And it's interesting. I'm looking at different reports. I'm seeing different fees. The one thing that is crucial, which maybe I haven't put it clocked onto, but it's important to say, whatever the fee is, United are booking this as profit. And the reason for that, for everyone jumps and goes, hold on, it was 50 million, they're selling him for 15, 20, depending on which report you believe. I understand that. It was booked over 5 years. That 5 years has passed. You forget he signed in 19, didn't he? So you think 19, 20, 2021, 21, 22, 22, 23, 23, 24. That's the 5 years have passed. So it's pure profit United will be putting on the books. And also, as a couple of football finance experts are kind of giving us a bit of an insight to, there may be a payoff. I know there's been talk about that for Wan-Bissaka. This is the important thing to keep in mind. If it's filed almost under other costs, the way you can do it under PSR figures, this is what it comes back to, isn't it, ultimately? You can make it work and certain things are allowed to almost be written off or factored in. So United will be looking to get pure profit there. And that will mean big things for them, because I'm sure we all saw it yesterday before the Community Shield final where City prevailed. They've agreed a deal around 60 million quid with Bayern for the two players, Matthias de Ligt and Mazraoui, the right back. Two players that Erik ten Hag has worked with formerly at Ajax. Yeah, that will be music to the ears, won't it? Now, I don't know the exact amounts, but if we take David Ornstein, obviously, as gospel, he said that de Ligt is 50 million or euros all in, and Mazraoui is 20 million euros all in. So if you think 50 plus 20, 70 million euros, you are pitching somewhere around all in 61 million. But there is a mention of add-ons for both there as well. We will have to see what happens. Dominic Solanke was confirmed yesterday, wasn't it? We said it was out to be done, and it has been confirmed up to 65 million. And Bournemouth is spending part of that money, as per David Ornstein, that Julian Araujo, I think it's pronounced, will be flying in from Barcelona as the new Bournemouth right back for £10 million. I mentioned London calling as well, didn't I? Liverpool fans, you got a bit of an update yesterday. It finally came from nowhere. There'd been talk about it, but Fabio Carvalho is on his way to Brentford. So Liverpool are raking some cash in, aren't they? Now, the total fee for that up to £27.5 million reading here. And there's also a sell-on clause of 17.5%. Now, important to say, 27.5 million is with add-ons all in altogether. Suggestions are that it's 22.5 million with 5 million of add-ons. So Liverpool's piggyback is set to be swelled slightly, and that may also be done further by suggestions, Liverpool fans, that Bobby Clark, I'm reading a few reports here, could be off on a permanent move to Red Bull Salzburg. Now, Liverpool fans are naturally waiting for updates around Martin Zubimendi. There was nothing yesterday, so that one rolls on while we await him making his decision, Liverpool fans. Other things that are coming out to mention, the MEN did say, because we mentioned that payoff, that United could give Wan-Bissaka a £5.6 million payoff to make up his salary, which probably shows you just how bad United's business has been, doesn't it, over the recent years. But there we go. And the Daily Star and a few others have got that United are looking at Evan Ferguson, the Brighton and Ireland international, 19 years old, had a fair few injury problems, unfortunately, last season, didn't he? But Chelsea are also looking. I mean, there's no rhyme or reason to Chelsea's business. Is that we know, though, Chelsea will still have an interest in Victor Osimhen. Napoli did come out yesterday and say he's absolutely has to leave. He's looking to get a move before the window closes. And yeah, PSG have been linked. It will be fascinating to see what happens there. Villa fans, you're still waiting in the mirrors talking about it again. João Felix, isn't it? You are clear that Emery, Monchi want the Portuguese forward, 24 years old now, but it's all about Atletico Madrid and their wage demands. Also, various suggestions that Felix does ultimately want to go back to Barcelona, but we know about their financial situation. We know they've also just signed Dani Olmo. That was completed yesterday, wasn't it? So we will see what happens there. Wolves, don't talk about them too often, but they are prepared to consider offers for Fabio Silva. According to Team Talk, he was on loan at Rangers last season, wasn't he? And now the likes of Espanyol, at various clubs in Europe are interested. Sky Sports Germany has a double line for Palace and Liverpool fans. So Palace are apparently in talks with Maxime Lacroix, I think it's pronounced, from the German club. I'm probably getting that completely wrong. My son's not like saying sorry for the German club. The French international defender with a year left on his contract, and also mentioned that Liverpool's Sepp van der Berg will be the target if he does depart. So interesting news there. Chelsea fans, I mean, I'm sure you've all seen this one. This one's disgraceful. There's various reported yesterday that Trevor Chalobah is completely barred from using their training facility at Cobham. I mean, it's a youth product. I mean, the way they treated Conor Gallagher, the way they're treating Trevor Chalobah now, and obviously I hope he makes a move for his career because it's just shocking. But Palace and Villa are apparently interested in signing him. So that's another one to keep an eye on. There's various things expected to develop. There's just so much going on right now, and it's all in a good way. The transfer window is open. We are expecting confirmation. We'll see if there's any further updates around Zubimendi. Ugarte's being mentioned again. United fans, even on the continent, Dortmund are looking at Max Bayer and different bits. There is so much going on. Want to finish on that, because this one seems to have dragged on forever. Spurs fans, Emerson Royal is on his way to Milan for his medical test, and so if he couldn't even be there now. That's expected to go through. And Ange even said that he was pleased with the Solanke signing, and there is likely to still be movement. So Spurs fans, could be an even more dramatic window for you. There we go. We'll see what happens. There'll be breaking things to talk about come Monday. But for Sunday, the 11th of August, enjoy the rest of your weekend. That was the EPL Index Transfer Daily.